Here are 52 forgotten baby boomers life hacks you'll wish you knew sooner. The spoon trick for cutting onion. Did you know that holding a spoon in your mouth can prevent tears when cutting onions? This quirky trick, popular among baby boomers, works by helping redirect the sulfuric compounds released from onions, which are responsible for causing eye irritation. When you slice an onion, these compounds mix with enzymes, creating a gas that irritates your eyes and leads to tears. Holding a metal spoon in your mouth is thought to draw these gases away from your face because metal can help neutralize them before they reach your eyes. While there's no scientific proof behind this hack, many cooks still swear by it. Perhaps it's worth a try next time you chop onions. How to keep brown sugar soft with bread. One of the best-kept kitchen secrets from the baby boomer generation is using a slice of bread to keep brown sugar soft. Brown sugar tends to dry out and harden over time, making it difficult to use. However, placing a slice of bread in the container can work wonders. The bread provides just enough moisture for the sugar to absorb, preventing it from turning into hard clumps. The beauty of this trick is that it doesn't make the sugar soggy, and you can easily replace the bread when it dries out, ensuring your brown sugar stays soft and ready to use. Easy egg peeling. Using baking soda. Struggling to peel hard-boiled eggs? Try this simple baby boomer hack. Add a teaspoon of baking soda to the water when boiling your eggs. The baking soda increases the water's alkalinity, which affects the egg's shell and makes it much easier to peel. Fresh eggs in particular have a lower pH, causing the shell to stick tightly to the egg white. By raising the pH with baking soda, the shell separates more easily, allowing for smooth, clean peeling. This hack is perfect for when you need beautifully peeled eggs for deviled eggs, salads, or other recipes. How to keep lettuce crisp. The paper towel trick. For those who want their lettuce to stay fresh and crunchy, there's an old-school hack that never fails. After washing your lettuce, simply place it in a container or plastic bag with a paper towel. The paper towel absorbs the excess moisture that causes the greens to wilt. As moisture builds up, replace the paper towel to extend freshness even further. This trick is perfect for salads throughout the week, keeping your greens crisp and ready to eat for days without getting soggy. It's an effortless way to make the most of your lettuce and reduce waste. Reflect heat with aluminum foil on radiators. One of the most effective life hacks from the baby boomer era was placing aluminum foil behind radiators to reflect heat. This simple trick helped homeowners warm their rooms faster by directing the heat back into the room, rather than letting it escape through the walls. By creating a barrier with aluminum foil, the heat was bounced back into the living space, making heating more efficient. This hack was particularly useful in colder months, helping to reduce heating costs and keep rooms cozy. It's an inexpensive way to maximize the warmth from radiators, especially in older homes with drafty walls. Clean almost anything with vinegar. Vinegar was the go-to cleaner for baby boomers, thanks to its versatility and effectiveness. It was used to clean everything from windows to tough stains. The natural acidity of vinegar makes it a powerful cleaner, able to cut through grease, remove mineral deposits, and even disinfect surfaces. For glass surfaces like windows and mirrors, vinegar mixed with water leaves a streak-free shine. It also works wonders on tough bathroom grime or kitchen stains. Plus, vinegar is a safe, non-toxic option that doesn't rely on harsh chemicals, making it a household staple for those looking to keep things clean naturally. Candle wax for smooth drawer slides. One classic baby boomer life hack was using candle wax to make sticky drawers slide smoothly. Over time, wooden drawers can become stiff and difficult to open, but a quick rub of candle wax along the drawer tracks can fix that. Simply take an unused candle or scrape off some wax and apply it to the edges of the drawer where it meets the frame. The wax acts as a lubricant, reducing friction and allowing the drawer to glide effortlessly. This easy, inexpensive trick works particularly well for older wooden furniture and saves you from replacing or repairing drawers. Shine your shoes with a banana peel. One of the more unusual but effective life hacks used by baby boomers was shining shoes with a banana peel. After eating a banana, they would take the inside of the peel and rub it onto their leather shoes. The natural oils and potassium in the banana peel help to clean and condition the leather, leaving it with a glossy finish. After rubbing the peel on the shoe, a quick buff with a soft cloth removes any residue and brings out the shine. This eco-friendly natural solution is a great alternative to traditional shoe polish and keeps leather shoes looking their best. Thick curtains to keep your home warm. Baby boomers knew that thick curtains weren't just for decoration. They were also a practical way to insulate a home and save on heating costs. Hanging heavy, thermal-lined curtains over windows help trap heat inside during the colder months, preventing drafts and keeping rooms warmer without relying too much on the heating system. By closing the curtains at night or during particularly chilly days, they could significantly reduce heat loss through the windows. This simple hack helped maintain a cozy environment while cutting down on energy bills, a useful trick that's still effective today, especially in older homes. Baking soda for deodorizing everything. Baking soda was a multi-purpose solution in baby boomer households, especially for deodorizing. It was used to neutralize odors in refrigerators, shoes, carpets, and even garbage bins. By placing an open box of baking soda in the fridge, it absorbs unwanted smells, keeping food fresh. Sprinkling it in shoes or carpets helped eliminate odors caused by moisture or bacteria. For garbage bins, a handful of baking soda at the bottom could prevent unpleasant smells from building up. Baking soda's natural ability to absorb and neutralize odors made it an affordable and effective solution for keeping the home smelling fresh. Hide scratches on wooden furniture with walnuts. One of the easiest and most natural ways baby boomers hid scratches on wooden furniture was by using walnuts. The natural oils and color in the walnut help to blend small scratches with the surrounding wood, making them much less noticeable. To use this hack, simply rub the inside of a walnut, without the shell, over the scratched area in a circular motion. The oils penetrate the wood, darkening the scratch and restoring the wood's appearance. After rubbing the walnut, buff the area with a soft cloth to finish. This simple trick is a quick, eco-friendly solution for minor furniture repairs. Clean windows with vinegar and newspaper. Baby boomers had a reliable trick for streak-free windows, using vinegar and newspaper. Instead of using commercial glass cleaners, they mixed equal parts of vinegar and water in a spray bottle. After spraying the solution onto the glass, they wiped it clean with crumpled newspaper rather than a cloth. The ink on the newspaper, combined with its absorbent texture, left windows spotless and free of streaks. This method was not only effective but also eco-friendly, as it reused old newspapers and avoided harsh chemicals. It's an easy, inexpensive way to keep your windows crystal clear. Dust blinds with an old sock. One of the simplest baby boomer hacks for cleaning blinds involved repurposing old socks. Instead of using a duster or cloth, they slipped a clean, worn-out sock over their hand and used it to wipe down each slat. The soft, textured fabric of the sock created static, which attracted and held on to dust, making it easy to clean the blinds without scattering dust into the air. This method was quick, efficient, and allowed for precise cleaning between the slats. Plus, it was a great way to give old socks a second life as cleaning tools. Keep bread fresh with a stalk of celery. Baby boomers had a clever hack for keeping bread fresh longer. They placed a stalk of celery in the bread bag. The celery contains moisture, which the bread absorbs, helping to prevent it from becoming stale and hard. Unlike adding water directly, the celery keeps the bread soft without making it soggy. This method works particularly well with homemade or bakery bread that doesn't have preservatives. Just make sure to replace the celery every few days to maintain freshness. It's an easy, natural way to extend the life of your bread and reduce food waste. Peel tomatoes easily with hot water. Baby boomers knew that peeling tomatoes could be a hassle, so they used a simple trick: hot water. By scoring a small X on the bottom of each tomato and dipping them in boiling water for about 30 seconds, the skins would loosen and peel off effortlessly. This method saves time and makes it much easier to prepare tomatoes for sauces, soups, and salsas without the frustration of manually peeling them. Freeze herbs in olive oil for future use. To preserve fresh herbs, baby boomers would freeze them in olive oil using ice cube trays. This hack allows herbs to maintain their flavor and can be used in cooking without needing to chop them fresh every time. Once frozen, these herb cubes can be popped directly into a pan for sautéing or into a sauce, adding instant flavor. Ripen fruit. Faster with a brown paper bag. If you need fruit to ripen quickly, this old-school trick will do the job. Place your fruit in a brown paper bag. The bag traps the ethylene gas naturally emitted by fruits like bananas, avocados, or peaches, speeding up the ripening process. This method is particularly useful when you buy underripe produce and need it ready to eat within a day or two. Use a spoon to peel ginger. Peeling ginger can be tricky with a knife, but baby boomers often used a simple tool, a spoon. By scraping the skin off with the edge of a spoon, you waste less of the ginger root and have more control over the peeling process. It's a safer, more efficient method that also minimizes waste, leaving more of the ginger intact for cooking. Char an onion on the grill. To clean it, baby boomers had an all-natural trick to clean their grills, a halved onion. After grilling, they would rub the cut side of an onion across the hot grill grates. The acidity and natural oils in the onion help break down grease and charred food, making cleanup easier. Plus, it adds a subtle flavor to the grill for future use. Use a potato to defog your windshield. A classic car hack baby boomers loved involved using a potato to prevent windshield fogging. By cutting a raw potato in half and rubbing the exposed side across the windshield, a thin layer of starch would form. This coating helps prevent condensation from building up, keeping the windshield clear while driving in cold or humid conditions. It's a simple, natural solution that works especially well in winter. Soap to prevent foggy mirrors. Another clever baby boomer hack for defogging was to rub a bar of soap on bathroom mirrors. After rubbing the soap over the surface, they wiped it off with a clean cloth, leaving behind a thin, invisible layer. This would prevent the mirror from fogging up after hot showers, allowing for a clear reflection without constantly wiping away condensation. Toothpaste to clean foggy headlights. For baby boomers, toothpaste wasn't just for brushing teeth. It was also an effective cleaner for foggy headlights. The mild abrasives in the toothpaste work to remove the oxidation buildup on the plastic surface of the headlights. Simply apply toothpaste to a cloth, rub it on the headlight in circular motions, and rinse with water. This easy hack restores clarity and brightness to dull headlights without the need for expensive products. Charcoal in the car to remove odors. Baby boomers often place charcoal in their cars to eliminate unpleasant smells. Activated charcoal is highly absorbent and can trap odors, leaving the car smelling fresh. Simply place a small container of charcoal under the seats or in the trunk, and it will naturally absorb odors like food, smoke, or musty air. This hack works over time and is a chemical-free alternative to air fresheners. Rub a raw potato on windshields to prevent fogging. In addition to cleaning windows, baby boomers used raw potatoes to prevent windshield fogging. By rubbing a halved raw potato across the windshield, a thin layer of starch forms, which prevents condensation buildup. This trick works particularly well in cold or rainy conditions, ensuring a clear view while driving. Soap on bathroom mirrors to prevent fogging. To keep bathroom mirrors clear after a hot shower, baby boomers rubbed a dry bar of soap across the mirror, then wiped it clean with a cloth. The soap leaves a thin, invisible film that prevents fog from forming, saving you the hassle of constantly wiping down the mirror. This simple trick keeps mirrors fog-free for days. Lemons for cleaning and polishing. Baby boomers loved using lemons for more than just cooking. They found that lemons could be used as a natural cleaner and polish. The citric acid in lemons helps cut through grease, disinfect surfaces, and leave a fresh scent. They would rub half a lemon on tarnished brass or copper to make it shine or use it to clean countertops, cutting boards, and even their hands to remove odors after cooking. Dryer sheets for fresh-smelling shoes. A common baby boomer hack for freshening up shoes was placing a dryer sheet inside them overnight. The sheet absorbs odors while leaving behind a pleasant scent, making it a quick and easy way to refresh shoes without washing them. It works well for gym shoes or any footwear that could use a little deodorizing. Preventing rust with chalk. Baby boomers found that placing a piece of chalk in toolboxes or drawers helped prevent rust. Chalk naturally absorbs moisture, which is the main culprit behind rust formation. By keeping the area dry, tools, knives, and other metal items stay rust-free for longer. It's a cheap, easy way to extend the life of your metal belongings. Cool your bed with a hot water bottle. In the summer, baby boomers reversed the traditional hot water bottle trick and filled it with cold water instead. Placing a cold water bottle at the foot of the bed or under the sheets cooled the bed, making it more comfortable to sleep in hot weather. This simple hack helped them stay cool without relying on air conditioning. Use rice to keep salt from clumping. A well-known baby boomer hack for preventing salt from clumping in humid conditions was adding a few grains of rice to the salt shaker. The rice absorbs moisture from the air, keeping the salt dry and free-flowing. It's an easy and effective way to keep salt usable, especially in more humid climates. Organize cables with clothespins. To avoid tangled cables and wires, baby boomers repurpose clothespins as cable organizers. By clipping the cords together or onto the edge of a desk, they kept everything neat and accessible. This simple hack helped reduce clutter, especially around workspaces and entertainment centers. Extend candle life by freezing them. To make candles last longer, baby boomers often put them in the freezer for a few hours before burning. The cold temperature slows down the rate at which the candle melts, resulting in a longer-lasting burn. This is especially useful for expensive or decorative candles, as it maximizes their lifespan and saves money in the long run. Remove scuff marks from shoes with toothpaste. A clever baby boomer hack for restoring shoes involved using toothpaste to remove scuff marks from leather. Toothpaste contains mild abrasives that help lift dirt and buff out marks without damaging the material. To apply, they would take a small amount of white toothpaste, not gel, and rub it onto the scuffed area with a soft cloth, working in circular motions. Once the mark was gone, they wiped away the excess with a damp cloth and let the shoe dry. This simple trick worked well on everything from dress shoes to sneakers, giving footwear a refreshed and polished look without needing expensive cleaners. Deodorize the fridge with coffee grounds. Instead of buying commercial odor removers, baby boomers used coffee grounds to freshen up their fridges. After brewing coffee, they would spread the used grounds on a tray or place them in a bowl, then set it in the back of the fridge. The coffee grounds naturally absorb unpleasant odors, including strong smells like garlic, fish, or leftovers, leaving the fridge smelling neutral. This method not only reuses something that would otherwise be discarded, but is also eco-friendly and chemical-free. Coffee grounds can last for a couple of weeks before needing replacement, making it a cost-effective solution to keep refrigerators fresh. Soften paintbrushes with vinegar. A favorite hack for baby boomers who love DIY projects was using vinegar to soften hardened paintbrushes. Over time, paint can dry and stiffen brush bristles, making them unusable. By soaking the brushes in a cup of vinegar for about 30 minutes, the vinegar's acidity breaks down the dried paint, loosening it from the bristles. After soaking, they would rinse the brush thoroughly with warm water, combing through the bristles to restore their softness. This method helped preserve paintbrushes, saving money by extending their lifespan and ensuring they were always in good condition for the next painting project. Unclog drains with baking soda and vinegar. When drains became clogged, baby boomers avoided harsh chemicals by using a natural remedy, baking soda and vinegar. They would start by pouring a cup of baking soda down the drain, followed by a cup of vinegar. As the two ingredients combined, they produced a fizzy reaction that helped break down grease, grime, and buildup in the pipes. After letting it sit for 10–15 minutes, they flushed the drain with boiling water, clearing the blockage. This inexpensive, eco-friendly method kept drains flowing smoothly without the use of toxic drain cleaners and was a go-to solution for routine drain maintenance. Repurpose glass jars for storage. Baby boomers were masters of recycling, and one of their most useful hacks was reusing glass jars for storage. Jars from products like pickles, jams, or sauces were washed and repurposed to store dry goods like rice, beans, or pasta in the pantry. They were also handy for organizing screws, nails, and small hardware in the garage, or craft supplies like buttons and beads. The airtight seal on many glass jars made them perfect for preserving freshness, while their transparency allowed for easy identification of contents. This hack reduced waste and provided a practical, budget-friendly alternative to buying new storage containers. Fix stiff locks with a bar of soap. For sticky or stiff locks, baby boomers turned to a simple, everyday item: a bar of soap. They would rub the bar of soap along the edges of a key or directly into the lock mechanism. The soap acted as a lubricant, making it easier for the key to turn smoothly. This trick worked wonders for door locks, cabinets, and even padlocks, saving them the trouble of using chemical lubricants. It was an especially handy hack for older locks that had become difficult to operate due to wear and tear, and it provided a quick, inexpensive solution to a common household problem. Reuse leftover soap scraps in a mesh bag. Rather than throwing away small scraps of soap, baby boomers saved them by placing them in a mesh bag or an old stocking. Once they had enough, the bag full of soap bits could be used as a loofah or sponge, producing lather just like a full bar of soap. This hack allowed them to get the most out of every soap bar and avoid waste. It was especially useful for saving scraps of specialty soaps that were more expensive. Plus, the mesh bag provided gentle exfoliation while washing, making this hack both practical and beneficial for skincare. Keep your bed warm with a hot water bottle. Before the widespread use of electric blankets, baby boomers relied on hot water bottles to warm up their beds on cold nights. They would fill a rubber water bottle with hot water, seal it tightly, and place it under the covers a few minutes before going to bed. The bottle radiated heat, making the sheets warm and cozy, particularly around the feet. This hack not only saved energy by reducing the need for space heaters, but also provided a soothing source of warmth for a more comfortable sleep. It's a simple, time-tested way to keep warm during chilly winters. Water plants with leftover coffee. Instead of pouring leftover coffee down the drain, baby boomers would often use it to water acid-loving plants like roses, azaleas, and hydrangeas. Coffee contains nitrogen, which is beneficial for plant growth, and its acidity helps maintain the pH balance in the soil for these types of plants. However, they made sure to dilute the coffee with water to prevent over-acidifying the soil. This method allowed them to recycle coffee while providing plants with extra nutrients. It was an easy, eco-friendly gardening hack that not only kept plants healthy, but also made use of something that would otherwise go to waste. Wrap fish in newspaper to keep it fresh. To keep fish fresh longer, baby boomers used a simple but effective trick: wrapping the fish in newspaper before refrigerating it. The newspaper absorbed excess moisture, which is a common cause of spoilage, and helped contain the fishy smell, preventing it from spreading throughout the fridge. This method was particularly useful when buying fresh fish from markets and planning to eat it within a day or two. The paper wrapping slowed down the fish's exposure to air, helping to maintain its texture and flavor. It's a straightforward hack that's both practical and eco-friendly, using materials readily available in most homes. Remove crayon marks from walls with baking soda. Baby boomers often used baking soda to remove crayon marks left on walls by children. Baking soda is mildly abrasive, making it an excellent cleaner for this purpose without damaging paint or wallpaper. To use this hack, they would dampen a sponge or cloth, dip it into a small amount of baking soda, and gently scrub the crayon marks in a circular motion. The marks would disappear quickly, and afterward, they'd wipe the area with a clean, damp cloth to remove any leftover residue. This eco-friendly, non-toxic solution was perfect for keeping walls looking clean and fresh without harsh chemicals. Extend the life of razor blades with baby oil. To make razor blades last longer, baby boomers would coat the blade with a thin layer of baby oil after shaving. Razor blades dull quickly due to exposure to moisture, which causes rust and corrosion. By wiping the blade dry and applying baby oil, they created a protective barrier that prevented rust and extended the blade's life. This simple hack could significantly reduce the frequency of replacing razors, saving money over time. In addition, the oil helped maintain the sharpness of the blade, ensuring a smoother shave for longer periods without the need for expensive razor replacements. Keep wrapping paper. Neat with toilet paper rolls. Baby boomers had a clever trick for keeping their rolls of wrapping paper from unraveling and becoming messy. They used empty toilet paper rolls. After finishing a roll of toilet paper, they would cut the cardboard tube lengthwise and slip it over the wrapping paper roll. The tube acted as a clamp, holding the wrapping paper securely in place and preventing it from getting damaged or unrolling in storage. This simple, zero-cost hack kept wrapping paper neat, tidy, and ready for use without the frustration of tangled or torn edges. Remove water rings from wood with mayonnaise. One of the most surprising baby boomer hacks involved using mayonnaise to remove water rings from wooden furniture. Water rings form when moisture penetrates the wood's finish, but the oils in mayonnaise help to restore the wood's appearance. To use this hack, they would apply a small amount of mayonnaise to the water ring, let it sit for several hours, or overnight, and then wipe it away with a clean cloth. The oils in the mayonnaise would penetrate the wood and help lift the moisture from the finish, reducing the visibility of the ring and restoring the wood's natural luster. Use a pillowcase to clean ceiling. Fan blades. Baby boomers had a practical hack for cleaning dusty ceiling fan blades without spreading dust all over the room. They used an old pillowcase. By slipping the pillowcase over each fan blade and then slowly pulling it back, the dust would be trapped inside the pillowcase rather than falling onto the floor or furniture. After removing the dust, the pillowcase could be shaken out outside or washed. This simple trick kept the house cleaner during fan maintenance and made it much easier to tackle one of the more awkward household chores without creating a bigger mess. Remove stickers and labels with peanut butter. For baby boomers, removing stubborn stickers or labels from jars and other items was made easy with peanut butter. The oils in peanut butter help break down the adhesive, making it easier to peel off the sticker without leaving behind residue. To apply this hack, they would spread a thin layer of peanut butter over the sticker or label, let it sit for a few minutes, and then use a cloth to rub off the sticker. Once the sticker was gone, they would clean the area with soap and water to remove any remaining oil. This eco-friendly trick saved time and avoided the need for harsh chemicals. Use bread to pick up broken glass. A quick baby boomer hack for safely picking up small pieces of broken glass was using a slice of bread. After sweeping up the larger shards, they would press a slice of soft bread over the area to collect tiny, nearly invisible pieces of glass. The bread's spongy texture grabbed even the smallest fragments, ensuring the floor was safe. This method worked well on hard floors, countertops, and other surfaces where broken glass could scatter. It was a simple, low-cost way to handle an unpleasant cleanup job without the risk of cutting themselves. Use chalk to keep ants away. Baby boomers had a simple and effective hack for keeping ants out of the house: chalk. By drawing a line of chalk along windowsills, doorways, or anywhere ants might enter, they created a barrier that ants wouldn't cross. The powdery texture of the chalk disrupts their scent trails, making it harder for them to navigate into the home. This method was a non-toxic, child and pet-safe alternative to chemical insecticides and worked particularly well in the summer when ant invasions were common. It's an easy way to deter ants without the need for harmful sprays or traps. Fix small holes in walls with toothpaste. A clever fix for small holes in the wall, often used by baby boomers, was plain white toothpaste. If they needed to fill nail holes or minor damage but didn't have spackling paste on hand, they would squeeze a bit of toothpaste into the hole and smooth it over with a putty knife or their finger. Once dry, the toothpaste hardened and blended in with white walls, creating a quick, temporary fix until a more permanent solution was needed. This trick was especially useful for renters who needed to patch up holes before moving out. Shine stainless steel with olive oil. To make stainless steel appliances and sinks shine, baby boomers used olive oil. After cleaning the surface, they would apply a small amount of olive oil to a soft cloth and buff it into the steel in circular motions. The oil not only gave the steel a beautiful shine, but also helped repel water spots and smudges. This natural and inexpensive alternative to store-bought stainless steel cleaners was a go-to hack for maintaining the sleek look of appliances, cookware, and fixtures without the use of harsh chemicals. Plus, it left the steel looking polished and smudge-free for longer periods.